Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. I meant to put my thumbnail up first and I totally forgot. I did not schedule this ahead, so we'll see if anybody pops in, but if not, I'll be talking to everybody watching on replay later. So hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today. My name's Libby Hickson, and I do sales and marketing at Pink and Main, and I haven't been live much lately, but I want to get back into the groove. So thank you for being here today. Hello, hello. Just going to see who pops in. If you are here, say hello. I'm not going to keep blabbing for too long. I'm going to jump right in. Hi, Lee. Hello. You're on double duty. Uh-oh, who else is live? Anyway, it's fine. Hi, J.A. Murray. Nice to see you here. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, I'm going to fill up to my overhead camera and go ahead and get started on this live. Hi, Brianne. Hello, hello. All right. So today, what I thought I would play with, because I haven't yet, is this super cute cat planter die set. So, oh, Stamp Joy's going on. Oh, how fun. Fun, fun, fun. Hi, Brianne. Hi, Renee. Hello, Diana. So I thought I'd play with this cat planter stamp die set today. It's one of three. If you haven't seen them yet, these were in the February release, and they're super cute. There's a bear and a dog, and then the cat. And I love cats. I'm a cat person, and I haven't played with the cat yet. So that's what I thought I would make today. I'm going to kind of remake a card similar to one I showed when I went over the live overview and all the cards that I made for this release, but with different colors and with the cat. So hi, Brendan. Hi, Maria. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. All right. So I'll set the other dies aside. And I do love that they put a picture on the back. That's really great that Michelle does that to make it easy to see and also to give you an idea of where to start with it and see where all these little pieces go. Oh my goodness, looking at it, there are a lot of little pieces that I'm gonna have to figure out. Looks like there's flower parts and cat parts, little leaves, and then all the little stripes and stuff on the cat. So what I thought I would do, instead of making an orange tabby cat like that, I'm going to make a gray tabby cat. So I pulled out some Pink and Main cardstocks. The grays are called, let's see here, I have to remember. Sidewalk is the lighter gray and Cobblestone is the darker. Then I pulled out pink for dress shop. I thought I'd make my tulips or whatever kind of flower that is in the pink. I probably need two colors of pink now that I look at that. I pulled out this green for the leaves, which is called on the green, and then some asphalt black. Let me go ahead and find another pink real quick. Let's see. I also pulled out this foil because in the background on the card, I thought I would use this cute little similar planter set, Fun Planters foilables, because you know I love to use my foil. And so this was the foil that I pulled to use in the background. So it has that pink in it. So that's part of why I pulled that. I might pull a blue, and that could be maybe a collar. Could that be a collar on the cat? I think so. And then I need another shade of pink to make a little darker or lighter pink on my tulip. So hold on one second. I'm going to grab that. Maybe I'll just do pink and pink like that. And then I need that blue as well. And then I'll start doing all the die cutting and we'll get going with this card. All right. I think middle school is a good match with that. All right, so that's the plan. Got a lot of stuff here on my desk. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Jana. Hello, hello. I also pulled out my pinks, not in the pinks, the pinks sticky gems. I thought I'd embellish with that. And then I thought I'd use a message from the Fun Sentiment banner set too. I think I might just put hi friend or thinking of you to send this to a friend. And then I also pulled out some dies that I might use to cut my panels down. All right, so that is the game plan for today. I'm sorry, I wish I would have had the stuff all die cut in advance, but as Brianne can attest to, just a little while before this, I still wasn't sure what I was going to make. So at least I have a plan in my head for the card, even though I don't have everything die cut in advance. So you'll have to bear with me as we die cut all these little pieces. And I probably should get out some little something to put some of these little things in so I don't lose them. I have these little cheap little triangle dishes that I picked up for stuff like this. Okay, so let's think this through. So on these dies, there is a base basically that you start with and then you build on top of it. And so that's what this one is. And I think I'm going to do it like in the picture where there's a black outline. So I'll end up with a little black outline around everything. You could do it in white, you could do it in a color, you know, however you'd want to have your little outline showing, but that's what this builds. Okay. And then you just pull everything to build on top of it. So this will be the little gray part of like the lighter gray. I'm going to have the base of his face be lighter gray. And then these are all the darker gray pieces that fill in around the cat. Then we have eyes and nose. These are our tulips. I think that's the little line that goes on the tulip itself. See how there's a little line up there on the tulip? Hi, Michelle. And then the collar that I'm calling a collar down here. That could be part. It looks like a collar, right? I wish I had like a little circular message to put on there. So it could be like a collar on the cat. Okay, so I'm going to cut things down so I can put as much on one pass of my plates as possible. I think I'm going to do we're going to try doing the little stripe of the tulip, the lighter pink rather than darker, and see how that looks. And that will go on there. These are green. And then let me think about these for a second. Black, black. Eyes. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that one twice so that I get that little circle in white. That's teeny, teeny, tiny. We'll see if my fingers can even manage with that one, but we'll see. Okay, so all the pieces parts. How's everyone doing? Are you ready for the weekend? I haven't been live much lately, so I'm a little rusty, but it's all good. So last week I was live a couple weeks ago, and then last week I had to cancel because I pinched a nerve in my neck, and let me tell you, that was not fun. That hurt so much. I wasn't sure what it was, but I ended up going to like a urgent care orthopedic place because I couldn't take it any longer. It's one of those where it's like, oh, I have this weird little pain, so maybe if I just wait it out, it'll go away. And then like a week later, it hadn't gone away. So I'm like, okay, what is this? And so I didn't know if it was like my shoulder or what, because where it was hurting was down in my shoulder and like the top of my arm, like my upper arm. And so I was kind of Googling, the symptoms and thought, well, maybe it's a pinched nerve. And sure enough, when I went to the doctor, they did an x-ray and different tests on me, like kind of range of motion tests and stuff. And they decided it was a pinched nerve. So I got some good medicine. My kids were a little shocked because I took a steroid pack for it. And, they think steroids, like cheating athletes or people trying to bulk up at the gym. They're like, Mom's on steroids? What? But I really think it did the trick. And I also had a muscle relaxer. So anyway, I'm just rambling about my injuries while I'm doing this cutting. So, okay, this one needs to go on the black as well. Didn't think about that when I was cutting it, but there's plenty of room here. I think that's everything other than I'll have to rerun that one die with my white. So yay, we can get it all done probably in one pass. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Yeah, it does feel like Jumanji. I think it's what year is this? I know everything is just flying by so quickly too. It's like, I can't believe we're already this far into March. It's like, wasn't it just January? I don't even know what's happening right now. It's so bizarre. Look at this. Getting it all done in one pass. I love it. Except for the white. So there's all my parts on my little plate here. And I'm just going to run this through. It's right to the left of me, so it's off camera. Uh-oh, Brendan's having PTSD to online school. He's having a virtual career day. I don't know if you guys know Brennan. I know a lot of you do, but he's an awesome crafter, and he's in high school up in Massachusetts. Really smart kid, by the way. Okay, don't want to lose all these little bits. This is one of the things I want to put in my, look how little that one is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see if my fingers can handle this. Cute. See, look at how tiny, teeny that one is. Goodness, goodness. These are little too. I need to use this end of it. Do you guys have any weekend plans this weekend? My daughter's taking the SAT tomorrow, so that's exciting. She doesn't think it's very exciting. I feel like there's something else going on that I keep forgetting about. Oh, there's one other little tiny, teeny green thing in there that I almost forgot. Poke him out. Did it fall in my bowl? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I'm making this. There should be 6 of them. You guys, where did that just go? Oh my goodness. Didn't you see what I just did? How did I lose that green piece? Oh well, maybe I'll find it when I pick this up. Look at how pretty that is with the teeny tiny little thin stems on those. We have all these. I wonder if I should keep them in that order. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Michelle's heading to Colorado. And Elizabeth's going to a flower show in Philadelphia. That sounds neat. Brienne will be kidding. I could have guessed that one. I'm doing some election work this weekend. We have a runoff election for a city council type of thing, a county commissioner, actually, not city council, on Tuesday. And so on Sunday, my son and I, we work at the election headquarters, and we're going to be doing manager pickup, where the managers come and pick up their supplies, for their poll, not the voting machines. There it is. I knew I would find it once I started moving things. The materials that are okay for them to have in their house and their car, and that they take with them to the polling place. And then the elections people, they are the ones that deliver the things right to the polls, like the voting machines and stuff. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. I have this white panel, but I have just this tiny thing to cut out. So I think I'm going to grab this scrap that's on my desk here. It's kind of funny to put this whole panel through with just that little thing. It might even be easier just to draw on draw it on with a white gel pen or something. Okay. Lee has a huge snowstorm coming tonight. She's in Colorado. Our weather here in Georgia has been a little wacky. I think it might be freezing again tonight up in more northern Georgia, where it's more mountainous and stuff. But it's been like warm and then cold, and just, I don't know. It's making me have the sniffles, honestly. Oh, you guys, look how little that is. Did you see what I just did? It went flying. I think it landed here, though. Is that it? I'm having issues today. Okay, I found it. It's tiny. I don't even know if I'll be able to get that in place because I have big fingers, little pieces. Oh, Lawn Fawn's on tonight, the Create with us. That's Jen and Kelly Marie. I might have to tune into that, although I'll probably be watching Craft Roulette later tonight as well. Pink and Maine, by the way, is a spin sponsor at Craft Roulette this month, if any of you are Craft Roulette viewers. So that's kind of fun. And then I'll be doing, I'll be on Craft Roulette as as a guest at the end of the month. Elizabeth says she's having crazy weather in Maryland as well. Okay, so I have all my little pieces parts, and now we start building our little cat. So I think I'll start with this guy. And it's kind of nice because you can see the size of which thing goes where. I just realized I probably want to do these two pieces here in pink because those are kind of like they could be the inside of his ears, right? They did it on orange on here, but I think I might do them pink and do it like the inside of the ears, and we'll see how that looks. I could also step it up a little. Let's see if there's any gray in my gray brush here. You know, you could add a little ink to the edges to kind of give it more depth. I can see a difference here. Can you guys see the difference on that? And that was, again, just taking my brush sitting here on my desk that still had who knows what gray in it and just rubbing a little bit on there to give it a little something. I'm going to try to use tweezers for this. I did kind of bend this guy. I'm almost done with this glue bottle, and I'm just like trying to get it gone, and then I'm going to switch to full time using my awesome Pink and Maine glue. But it's always right here on my desk as I try to use it up. Okay. Yes, residual ink is the best ink. I agree, Brennan. So you kind of look, eyeball it. You're trying to leave like a little black border around things. So kind of picture where the thing should go to leave just a small black border. And it's not the most even. Let's see if I want to scoot that out just a little. Look, that's cute already. I'm going to take a little block I have here and put that down to let the glue dry a little. I think I'll put his collar on, as I'm calling it. My son's coming home from college tonight, which is nice for the weekend, but he goes to college nearby, so that's a lot of weekends. I'm very, very fortunate that I still get to see him all the time. He's off at college. Still miss him being in my house, though. All right, I added ink to the one, but I think, I don't know that I feel like adding ink to all the other little pieces because I think that might be hard. Hard for me and my big fingers. So I'm just going to put those other pieces in as is. So I think for this, the easiest way, I'm just going to put the glue right on here. And then I'm going to use my pickup tool and just pick up these pieces and plop them in. Okay, so it's really, I mean, I was saying those pieces are teeny and some of them are teeny, but in general, this is very easy to put together because she gave you a good guide for where everything goes. You just kind of fill it all in, right? Let's see. I'm missing some messages. Ooh, Brennan is filming 3 videos. And Elizabeth said she found Pink and Maine through World Card Making Day last year. That's cool. I did a little spaceman star-shaped card for that, which was a lot of fun. Now, are these all the same size, roughly? I'm just going to proceed as if they are and not worry about if one has to be in a certain spot. They look like they're the same size. So I just put it on with the wax end. This is the pickup tool from Pink and Maine. And I use the pointy end, oops, I need glue first, to kind of move it into place because since I'm using the wet adhesive, it's easy to move it. So a couple other fun things since I'm announcing things that I'm doing. If you've seen Scrapbooking Cards today, their Crop and Create event, they just put the fall event available for registration. And I get to teach at that one this time for Pink and Maine. I'm super excited. I've taught it many times in the past for other brands, but it'll be my first time teaching Pink and Main there because Michelle is a great teacher and she usually does the class. She's doing the one in the spring, but she said, "You want to do it this time?" And I said, "Sure." So that'll be fun. And then speaking of craft roulette, Caitlin and I are going to Kansas City in July to teach at their in-person event for craft roulette, which is going to be really fun. It's called Paper Ganza, and I'm excited for that too. I was talking to Michelle earlier about what products we're going to teach with there, and I love what I think we're going to use. So if you're thinking about going there, I highly recommend it as well. So, all right, I'm just cutting out those pink pieces real quick. Hi, Lisa. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Yeah, this die is so, so cute. Just love it. Okay, there's the one ear. I don't really need the other pink pieces. But I do like when the dies are together like this because it just makes it so much easier to handle everything, in my opinion. And of course, if you're doing them all the same color, you get it all done in one pass, which is nice. Okay, back to this. Should I audition it first? Do you guys agree that these should be pink, or is that weird? What's that side? You know, being me, I wonder if I should even make little circles to put pink cheeks on the little kitty. I know. There's a purpley color in the foil, so we'll get to the little purple later. I don't know why I didn't think to make his collar purple. Silly me. Yeah, I do like the pink in the ears, though. I think that's cute. Okay, back to my gluing. A lot of travel coming up over the next several months. It's like I'm going one place each month pretty much, which is kind of crazy. I'm going next week to Crop on the Cape, Jen Shirkis's fun event up on Cape Cod. She always says, you don't say in, you say on. And my sister-in-law goes to that with me. And I'm teaching some Pink and Main in-person classes there as well. So if you're heading to that event and you haven't signed up for my classes, that would be amazing if you did. Okay, there we go. What else, my friends? Let's get his little face on him next, I think. Just kidding. There's like some paper hairs on this little nose piece. I'm going to poke out the middle of this nose, and I'm going to replace that with the white, in theory. So this one, I think I'll put the adhesive right on the piece. Yeah, Jen is teaching. There's a lot of good classes at Crop on the Cape. Jen is doing awesome lawn fun, and Sharon Brandon is going to be there and doing some distress stuff or mixed media. I'm sure it's probably distress, but I guess I didn't look for sure. So yeah, lots of fun. And then it's just a crop. You just sit there all weekend long with your whatever you bring to work on and hang out. And there's a lot of scrapbookers, a lot of card makers, all kinds of crafters. I might bring some felt and stitching stuff to work on because I have to bring all my class supplies. And, you know, I'm flying up there, so I can't just bring like a whole car full of craft stuff for the weekend. So I have to really think about what I want to work on. Okay, I want just a teeny bit of glue. My glue's kind of oozing down in this hole. Or I might just stamp out some images and bring my Olos and just color during my free time when I'm not teaching. And I'm also doing a foiling demo there out in the lobby on Thursday night. Anyway, I'm probably making you all sad because you're not going to be there. You wish you could be. All right, and then our eyeballs. These here. Look at my cute little kitty coming to life. Kitty planter. I guess it's not actually a cat, it's a planter. Oh, he's so cute. I love these dies. They are so adorable. All right. Brienne is a machine. Brennan, by the way, I got 50 of the 70 done last night since thought I'd give you that update since we chatted. Stayed up way too late last night. Did not feel good this morning. Okay. I think I'll do the flowers and then I'll tackle those teeny tiny little leaves. So this glue is like really, strong adhesive, so I don't worry about it being like super gluey. If you put a little bit of glue on there, it's going to hold it really well. Hi, Roberta. Hello, hello. I was talking a little bit ago about Paperganza, and I'm so excited. I'm going to meet Roberta in person at that event. She's going to be an attendee. Let that dry for a second. Oh, Michelle, you're going to the honeybee anniversary party? How fun. Fun, and probably in a beautiful part of the country too. Michelle, I don't remember. Are you, oh wait, did you say Colorado earlier? I know I saw you in Iowa, but I don't know where you're actually from. Maybe it's Colorado. I'm sorry, when I get focused on my little die cut pieces, I go quiet. All right, I'm going to leave that little black line in between. I think that's kind of cute. You could butt it right up to it if you didn't want the black line, but it kind of goes with everything we've been doing here with the outlines. And again, like I said at the beginning, if you don't like the black, you could always do white as your base and just have a white outline around everything. Or you could use a color, you could paper piece it so you have different colors in different parts of it. So lots of ways you can do these little dies. How cute is that? Ah, so cute. Another fun thing with these dies, there are the 3 different sets. And so where did I put them? Over here. I was talking to Peggy or somebody in a live, I think before, that you could, you'd have to kind of cut off the top of the plant, but you could mix and match the flowers. Like I could have cut off the green here and put that at the top of my planter if I wanted to. So it's, you wouldn't have the one solid piece of background, but you could still do it if you wanted to. Okay, guys, teeny tiny leaves. Let me think this through. So it looks like the two tiny ones are basically the same size. My glue is just oozing today. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I forgot about the time change this weekend too. Oh, Nebraska. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Okay. Get those on. This one is that one. I have a little kind of an analog and old school clock here that I use on my desk to keep track of the time and stuff. And my battery must have died because it has the wrong time. Although, I don't know, is that getting close to the right time? Did my clock almost catch up to reality? Let's see what time it actually is. 12:29. Nope, not quite. So in a little bit, in like 12 minutes, I'll have the right time on my clock. But that throws me off because that's what I always use to know what time it is during my lives, and it's not working today. See, yes, I'm going to Cape Cod, Roberta. If you have a car, make sure you all get Cape Cod gear at Cuffy's. Oh, okay. I don't know. When I'm in Cape Cod, the only gear I buy is shirt merch because, I don't have enough of that. Brienne, by the way, I pre-ordered a hoodie. not pre-ordered. I bought it online and I'm going to pick it up there because I didn't want to pack one. And because all my hoodies, my pullover hoodies, I keep like making dinner in them and I'm getting spots on all of them. I'm like, gosh, I'm a slob. And so I wanted to have a fresh new one. So I need more shirk merch. Like I need a hole in my head, but I still ordered another one. Brandon and I haven't had any wars in quite a while. That is the wrong one, you guys. I'm putting like the mediums on the teenies. I just realized. Ugh, I knew this would be my downfall. All these little tiny green pieces. So stuff like this, you definitely want to have some kind of pickup tool or tweezers or something to use because just using, I can't get it turned over. Just using your fingers is really hard, right? For me anyway. Maybe if some of you have really small fingers, you'd be able to. Is that still upside down? There we go. Can't pick it up from my finger. This little piece is going to be the the end of me. You see why I'm having struggle here? I couldn't get it to be the right side up so that I could put it down. Because you guys know how there's a right side and a wrong side of your die cuts, and I didn't want it to be upside down on here. I feel like I'm performing surgery with these little pieces. I'm going to go in quiet mode again as I concentrate on getting these green things in the right places. I'm getting a little messy with my glue too. Let's see if I can clean that up a little. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, we got them all down there. I'm going to put this on top to let it set, and then I'll pick it up and show you guys. Feeling rusty with your trash talk. That's funny. The t-shirts are soft. Yes. Yes, they are. Okay, so we're done pretty much with all of our cat. Let's do the background now, which I'm going to just do a quick foil because you know I love my foiling. Got to do it. So there is this one piece that I didn't use where you could layer up the nose if you wanted to, and I didn't feel the need to do that. But if you wanted a different color nose, like a pink nose on a, you can make like a pink nose on the black little line. So there's options to do that, to change up the colors if you want to. I'm just gonna put these away because I don't want to lose them. Look at me cleaning up after myself. Crazy. But things like those teeny leaf pieces, thank goodness it's all one die, because you would have a hard time managing teeny tiny dies to cut all that out, right? If they were separate. So I love that that's thought of. Oh, bye, Brennan. Okay. Sorry for my arm. We'll just set that there. I'm going to pull out my little fun planter. So it has a positive and a negative, or, whatever you want to say. There's two versions. One where you get the background all foiled, and then one where you get just the outlines foiled. And I've already used up all my outline panels. All I have left are the background ones, but that's fine. So we're just going to have a lot going on with our little background on this, but it's so cute. Unique. Oops, clunk. I'm going to turn it on the back. Then I'm going to move it to number 3. I need. Oops, that's not the one I like. Shoot, I just realized I meant to order. Maybe I did. I don't know. I need another one of these packs of these transfer folder thingies, because this one has slight little waves in it, because it's the one that my machine ate one time, And my other one, I accidentally had toner exposed when I foiled, and so it got smudges on it. So I don't have just a plain one. So whiskers, I kind of agree, Lori. I could draw some on, but I wonder if I could take that little die right there and make little things with that, like cut it out 6 times. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But you know how good I am at using those teeny tiny pieces. So I might have a hard time. I think drawing them on could be fun. Right, this foil is called Ombre Pink Teal Sheer Foil. I love the ombres. So pretty. Roberta, that's good. Didn't trip your breaker. I have never had that happen with foiling. I imagine it could be a possibility. Now this, since it's such a big, solid panel, I want to really do my best to make sure I don't have dust or cat hair or anything. I'm a little bit off camera, but I'm using my little brush to brush off the panel, and then I can actually see little dots on the foil of dust in my dusty craft room. So I am going to try to get rid of those. I may still have some, who knows, but if so, might be a place to put a gem. Hi, Linda. In Ontario. What part of Ontario? Are you close to Michigan or are you far? Last time I was up in Michigan at Christmas time, it looked like the new bridge connecting Detroit to Windsor was pretty much, I don't know if it's open yet. It looked kind of close to done anyway. Oh, my green light is on, so I'm sending this through. That was a random thought. It's called the Gordie Howe Bridge. Brianne, I don't know if you know this. Brianne's like a huge Boston Bruins hockey fan. It seems like it came out of nowhere. I don't know. Maybe there's a backstory on that, Brianne, or maybe you just one day woke up and said, I'm going to be a Bruins fan. I'm not really sure. But I was a major hockey fan growing up. East of Toronto. Okay, so way over there. Anyway, I was a big Red Wings fan, and so I love that the new bridge is called the Gordie Howe International Bridge. Okay. So I hope this looks good. You can kind of see the outlines of those planters on there. So I let this cool a little bit before I peel and reveal. You don't want to do it when it's, the Bruins chose me. That's cute. You don't want to peel it when it's still super hot because you could pull up some of the foil. So you let it cool just a little bit. Here we go, peel and reveal. Looks like I maybe had a couple little dust spots still, but that's okay. That one definitely won't show. It's right beneath where my thing is going to be. Can you see it? See, there we go. See the shine on that? It's really hard to see it on camera, but in person I see all the color. And now I'll save this piece because now I can make a cute, maybe I'll even do that, a cute little ombre planter version on white toner sheet with that. Actually, you know what? I turned this off. I'm going to turn it back on real quick and let's just do that because it's so cute. Set this aside for a second. Now I see the places where it didn't foil, you can see on there. I'm going to see if I can, I usually fail when I try to do this. Maybe I shouldn't, but see if I kind of scuff those off a little. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. So these are all my different toner panels that you can use your negatives on. So all kinds of colors, ombres, different things. But since it's already an ombre foil that I use, I'm just going to use the white, which is very useful to have white in your stash. But I love all the fun colors too. Hi, Pam. Glad you could be here. All right, and I'm just going to grab my trimmer real quick. and cut this white panel in half. Now on these, I find it a little hard to tell what's up and what's down. And I hope I didn't just mess that up. But I usually just, keep track of which way it is in the package and make sure that I don't turn it the wrong way. So I was kind of distracted there, and I hope I didn't mess that up. So I believe this is the toner side up right now. Oops, sorry. Sorry for all the banging. And then I'm just going to kind of line this up on here. So my white panel is a little bit bigger than my thing, the opening here that I'm foiling. I'm going to end up with a little border around it, just because the foilable panels are 4 by 5 1/4, where the toner sheet is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and so I just cut it in half. So it's a 1/4 inch bigger on each side than the panel, if that makes sense. All right, so we're green again, and I have foil pretty side up on the front of my panel, which is how I did this as well, because you want the pretty side of the foil to show up, pretty side when you're done foiling. All right, I think they're talking about some hockey trades. Sorry, it was upsetting. Pam, I can't remember if it came with the instruction book, but I will tell you, I pretty much always use 3 for foiling, and I use 0 when I'm just putting something through for just pressure and no heat. And I really haven't used any of the other settings. I'm not honestly sure what. Sometimes if people don't get a good result with 3, they may try 2 or 4 just to see if maybe they need to move it up or down a little. But the main thing I ever use is 3. Unless I'm just doing pressure, like I said, then I'll use the 0, because 0 is just pressure with no heat. All right, so you see what I was talking about with the extra edge. So what I would do now with this panel, I'm not going to use this one now, but look how cute. So now we have our fun little ombre with a white background, which is like the other panel that was in the pack event originally. So when you have, the sheet came with 4 of these and 4 of these, but really you end up with 16, because if you use the negative every time, you have twice as many. So always use your negatives. Keep them, if you're not going to use them right away, in a bin or a box or something, a zipper pouch, and then you can dig them out and use them when you want to. But I just love that. I wouldn't want to waste that because it's so cute. All right, so now what I was thinking I would do is trim this down a little. I think I'm going to put some vellum right behind him so that he doesn't get lost in all that cute, foil. So some will show, but I want it to be kind of muted down a little as well. You guys, I had that stack of dies. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. So I think for just this panel, let's see, I never remember which is my favorite. I can't remember if it's this one. That'll work. I'm going to trim that down so it'll be smaller, and it'll have a little stitching around the edge. And then I was either going to do another rectangle for the vellum or this oval. Maybe I'll do the oval this time. Let's see, which oval does he fit in? Maybe this one. That'd be tight, but I like that because it's not going to cover up too much of the design. Sorry, my words aren't coming. All right, let's try these and see what we think. Don't think I can fit these both on my plate at the same time. Elizabeth, I love to use vellum like that. I'm a big vellum fan, just to have a fun background, but then also let my focal point not get completely lost in it. This is a really thick vellum that I have here. I might even want to go grab a thinner vellum because I have both thin, like paperweight and cardstock weight. And if that thick one is just muting out the vellum or the foiling too much, I could switch it. So we'll see what I think once I get this done. Then I also need a base panel to put this on. Do you guys think the card base should be pink like the flower or blue like his little collar? And then I'm also going to do the message. So there's some more cardstock coming. More cardstock coming. There's that. Let's see here. I'm kind of loving the blue. Is that oval just too tight? What do you guys think? Maybe we'll wait and see when I get the message on there. Good, y'all are agreeing with my blue thought. I'm glad. I could have folded that in half and actually had a whole card. I always make card fronts, mostly because I'm making them for demos or classes or things more than actually sending to people, which is terrible. But then I could always add some on. I think that might be too tight. You think it's perfect size, Roberta? And I am going to pop him up, so maybe that'll help too. And I just realized, these little stems are very fragile, so do be careful if you have this, that you don't kind of squish them. I see a little bit of a glue ring on there that I want to see if I can scrape off a little. Okay. So let's now think about this message real quick. Maybe I'll do the thinking of you so it kind of hangs over a little bit more. So again, we have this, we have that. And then if we have thinking of you, like right down there. Yeah, I think that's cute. All right, Linda liked the size. Hi, Polly. Polly liked the size. Oval's good. Maybe a pink base. Yeah, pink would be cute too. I think I could have gone either way, but I'm going to stick with blue right now. Mostly because I'm almost done. I don't want to keep you guys forever. So now I think I'll do, maybe I'll do pink for this to bring the pink back in since I have the blue going on. And I think I'll do white as the base so that my letters are white. And then I'll have is this the right one? Thinking of you. Yeah, it should be. I don't know. So let's see here. Did you follow what I was just rambling about? I'll do this one in the pink. And then let's see if I have a scrap here I can use for the other. I do. Oh, do multiple layers. I could do that. I already cut. I would have to trim that one down a little more and have like a thinner layer because it is quite a big. I probably should have done one size up for the die on the foiling panel. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. I think it's gonna be cute as it is. So we're not gonna worry about that. All right, so I'm gonna die cut these real quick and show you how this comes together. It's really easy because you have all the little letters that come out of the die, and you could paper piece them all in and whatever. But that's hard. That would take some effort. It'd be cute, but maybe someday I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like you have all these little pieces that you could paper piece them in. It would be super cute. But I like that it has the solid that you can just put behind it and then your letters will show through rather than having to paper piece anything. Get all my little bits out of this die. The letters are awfully cute, I will say that. Some of them are so narrow that it's hard to even poke them out because there wasn't enough, space to make a bigger hole. Okay, there's that. Get this out of the way. See, look at how cute these teeny little letters are. Part of me wants to save them and like spell things with them, but then part of me is like, no way, too little. Okay. Then we just take our base banner, get rid of these. I just had a thought of something I might have to do. Is put a little heart on here. See, look at how cute. Does that tie it all together? Okay, back out with the glue. Roberta, I was saving the teeny tiny letters like in one of those little plastic triangles I was using earlier. Like when I had to die cut a whole bunch I made some cards for stores, and so I made a whole bunch of these, and I had all those little letters, and I was saving them, and I'm like, finally, I'm like, no, I'm never going to use these. I need to not keep them. And if I ever feel like I do want little letters, I could always die cut it again. I like to not be wasteful, but at the same time, I don't need to keep all the clutter in the world in my craft room. You know what I'm saying? This on here to let the glue dry together. I've made those with glitter paper in the letters, which is fun. Let me see if I still have it sitting here on my desk. Yes. Here's a Hi Friend that I made before where I used glitter paper as the base and then did white on top of it, which is cute. Yes, Pam, this is on the website. And I didn't put the supplies in the description of the video before I went live because I was kind of scrambling last minute. But I will do that once I end this. I'll add them so that they're linked there if you need to look at what I used, both on the Facebook video and on YouTube. Okay. And if I've missed any questions that you need answered, just ask again, maybe. I also just got, would you guys believe, so Pink and Main has an amazing gigantic foam roll, foam tape roll. And I actually used up my entire roll, which I couldn't believe. And I just got one in the mail recently to replace it. And I totally forgot to get it out for this. So I was using what was in my drawer. That's how many cards I've made. Brendan, you're back. Yay. Okay. So I put foam tape and I'm going to pop him up on the vellum. I do this first. I get where I want him on the vellum. Almost centered, not quite, but almost. I should have put glue on the foam tape because then I could have wiggled it around a little. Okay, wait. First things first here. I'm going to glue this down flat. I'll just use my tape runner. We're in the home stretch, Brennan. Maybe I'll get done before your break's over. Okay, and then this, I'm going to take the glue and put it behind, because as you know, if you have glue and things with vellum, you need to strategically put them so that they don't show through the vellum. And so I can see where my things are, and that's where I'm going to put some glue to hold this down so that it's, behind the planter and not showing on the vellum. Try to get it straight-ish. I'm all about the ish today. And then the message, I think I'll pop that up too. I love popping stuff up, so why not? Use these for this one. I have a bunch of scrapbook adhesives by 3L, foam tape and tape runner, because before I worked at Pink & Main, who carries foam tape, I worked at places that didn't, and Margie, who works at Scrapbook Adhesives, would always set me up with stuff for trade shows. So I still have some leftovers, and so that's what I'm using up. I'm a little sad that I didn't center that very well. Let's pretend it is centered. And there's our cute little card so far. And then the only last detail I wanted to do was add some gems because, you know, I love these sticky gems. So this is the pinks sticky gems. I almost said stinky gems. No, they're not stinky. They're just sticky. I think I'll just put the medium or the smaller size, I guess I should call it. 3 up here. Oops. Uh-oh, which one was that? What did I do? That one? One down there. Okay. There we go. There she is. She's foiled. She's shiny. She's cute. And that's my card for today. So I hope you enjoyed that. I love these little planters. I think they're so fun, so cute. And I love foiling. So all the things I love. Libby's craft room is secretly a warehouse. True story, Brennan. True story. I actually, when I worked at Hero Arts, I had a sign on my door that said Hero Arts East Coast Warehouse because they were over on the West Coast at the time. So anyway, side note that I do. I mean, look at you guys. This is on my camera today. Usually I don't show you guys that because it's kind of obnoxious, but look at all that cardstock I have. It's all from days gone by. And so I'm just using it up on store samples and stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just getting randomly weird at the end here. Can I show the other planters again? Yes, absolutely. Let me grab them. I'll go back to my overhead because then it's easier for you to see. All right, so the other planters. So I used the cat and I made it grays instead of oranges, but you know, sky's the limit on the colors. That's the cat planter. There's also a dog planter, which is so cute. I love the ears on that. And I love the little loopy flowers. And then a bear planter. And I do have, like I said, the card I made today was similar to one I made before. So when Brienne said I thought of what to make really quick, it's because I used this as my guide, which is very similar but different. This is with the bear. So, and I use a different ombre foil on that and everything. And if you want to see what the actual dies look like, how many pieces you have to place and everything, these are what the other two look like. So, all right, guys. One more time for my face. And thank you guys for joining me today. It was fun. I was a little stressed out about going live, but I think it turned out fun. So I appreciate you being here with me and chatting today. And next Friday, I will not be live because I'll be in on Cape Cod for Croft on the Cape. But then the week after that, I should be back. All right. Take care, everybody. And I'll add the products I used to the description so you can find them if you need to. All right. Take care, everyone. Goodbye. Let me put my thing up. Bye.